Well, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Rumble, and happy Sunday to everyone. I hope you've had a good weekend. Hello, Nordic. Nice to see you. Hope you're feeling better. It is chilly here too, but it is going well. Hello, Drive-By. You say it's looking good? Good. Hello, Jeffy Pavanen? Pavanen? I hope I'm saying that right, but hello and happy Sunday to you. Mother Nature can suck sometimes. Yes, Casualty, it can. Alright, good to know. Of course, we are back in LOTRO, and we are back with Thorman. And before we get started on any questing, I wanted to show y'all a little place that I happen to like. It's just a little tiny spot. Nothing really special. Better than I was yesterday. It was one of those bad days. I just finished setting up Stonewall Jackson's Way from Avalon Hill, the first in the great campaigns of the American Civil War. Well, that sounds kind of fun. Okay. Here's where we need to go. Nope. Look, I went the wrong way. Maybe I should be paying attention, right? Here. Alright. Like I said, it's nothing really special, but I just happen to like this little spot. So we're going to go down here and look at it real quick, okay? It's a very steep decline down. And keep going. You can see we're well below Trestle Bridge, because there's the bridge up there. And down at the very bottom, we have a lovely little spot with some lake and a little tiny hut. Look at this little tiny hut. It's cute. This would be a nice little place to stay. Beautiful view of the water, good fishing, seems to be fairly well protected. No mobs down here. And this space would probably be just big enough for a cot, a camp stove, a couple of lights, a little storage bin, and a chamber pot. Maybe more if they cut into this stone and added an extra room. I do believe, in all seriousness, I do believe this used to have a quest attached to it. I don't know if that quest still exists. I haven't seen it in a while. But it's a charming little spot. I mean, if I were to pick a spot of land in Breedland to set up a house, this would be it. All right. Enough of the real estate tour. Let's get back up and get started, shall we? It is fun. It's an operational level series on the American Civil War that first came out in 1993 and is still alive under Multi-Man Publishing, the 14th volume of the series. Nice. It's nice when a company can keep something alive for that long. Now Khajiit knows what parcel of land to buy and then sell to you at an increase. Well, I mean, we can see it from way up here. It's a nice little spot. I mean, seriously, if this parcel of land existed in real life, it would be prime real estate. Alright, now last time Thorman got some quests to talk to various and sundry people, basically becoming Halberd's message boy. So while we're here, we're going to go talk to Nellie Boskins, because she is one of the people we need to talk to. You said the 14th volume of the series is Thunder on the Mississippi. It's quite a huge series. Well, I mean, there's 50 states. Most of them were involved in that war. If there was one volume for each state, it would be a pretty big series. I don't know if it works out that way, though.
Greetings.
A Council of Estelden. Have you taken leave of your senses, dwarf? Are you unaware of the dangers facing this town? The constant attacks we must endure? These men in the East, if they truly cared about the threats facing Trestle Bridge, they would help us here with these orcs. We would not have to suffer as we have. We all lost those dear to us. No, I shall not come to this council nor anything else, and I shall not be convinced otherwise. Now, if you have no other business, leave me to see to the defense of this town. Okay. To say that she is less than willing to listen is an understatement. Doesn't work that way. Each volume covers a particular campaign. Thunder on the Mississippi is Grant Vicksburg campaign. Well, if it's based off of real Civil War campaigns, then that must be even huger, because I'm sure there were a number of them. All right, we're going to take the lazy way and take a stable to Estelden, and we're going to hop off before we get there so we can go to the second place we need to go to. And actually, the second and third one are not that far from each other. They're just on either side of Estelden. Oh, and I'm going to get a sip of water real quick. All right, that's better. So, is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? Do you celebrate Thanksgiving? And if you do you do a traditional Thanksgiving dinner, or you do something a little different? I'm planning to play Stonewall Jackson's Way, and here come the rebels back to back, because they run from August 1862 through the end of 1862, including Antietam. I'm always ready for good food. Good foods are always good. And Jeff, how are you doing this evening? You know, it's kind of funny. Thanksgiving is about the only time, and Antietam being the bloodiest single day in American history. You know what? I don't recall learning about that one in American history class. Well, I'll start with the Thanksgiving. Actually, had Thanksgiving dinner early, because my roommate is going to be visiting his family Thanksgiving Day. We decided to cook the turkey today instead. And yes, clearly I do the traditional Thanksgiving dinner. And turkey, real mashed potatoes, stuffing. Even did some stuffing with a little crab meat, mushrooms, peppers, and onions in it. Very tasty. I recommend it. Homemade turkey gravy, dinner roll, green beans. I swear, Thanksgiving is one of the most food-centric holidays of the year. And it really shouldn't be about the food. It's about what we're thankful for. In my case, I have number one thing that I'm thankful for. It is the care and treatment I got from the VA when they were taking care of me during my treatment for breast cancer. Because of them, I'm still around. And I have to say, that's always a good thing. Now, where are we? We need to get off the stable ride. Right about here. Okay. Antietam had nearly 4 times the amount of casualties the U.S. suffered at D-Day, and nearly as much as the Continental Army sustained through the whole Revolutionary War. Very glad you survived that, Miss B. Well, thank you. I am too. If I hadn't, this would be a very awkward conversation. Oh, and Thorman has also worked on his crafting since last time. And go here. He has mastered mastery of farming. He has mastered mastery of cooking. And in fact, his title is now Grandmaster Cook. And he even advanced his scholaring a little bit. Alright, so this is Othrakar.
What do you need?
As you can see, it is a little place belonging to the dwarves. A mine. Halloween was just passed, so no pretending to be a zombie video gamer. Thorman has been a busy dwarf. He has been a very busy dwarf. Getting that farming and cooking up took a little time. Uh-oh. Oh, we got some lag going on. Laggy, 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 lag. The server's been lagging today. I've seen people complain about it. Hanar!
What do you need?
You seek Dory. Alas, Dory has been captured by the Dour Hands. An envoy of the traitors just left and said that if we did not turn over the mines to them, Dory would be killed.
Come and stay a moment.
A council of the free people. How could we give thought to a council with Dory gone? It was only with Dory's arrival and the hearted gems he brought that hope began to creep back into our heart. But Dory has been captured, the gems lost, and hope is stolen away. If those men, those rangers, wish to have the help of the dwarves of Othrakar, then Dory must be freed. You, if you are the ranger's envoy, must do this. If you desire a presence at this council, Dory is likely being held in the Dour Hands camp to the west of Othrakar. Free Dory and escort him to safety. Once he's free, we will make our decision regarding this council of yours. I'm making you dizzy with the spinning? Whee! Actually, it makes me a little dizzy too, honestly. Now, there's usually some other quests here. See if we can find them. Might as well pick up a couple quests if we can.
What can I do for you?
Ooh, lag. If I throw up, it's gonna be your fault. Okay. Fair enough. And we're frozen again. Okay, we're back. Yep. Other people are noticing and complaining about lag in World Chat. Somebody just called the servers whatever they called it because you can't really...
Welcome. You've come at a most fortuitous time.
They either bleeped it out or I have... Hold on. Chat. Oh, I do have the... I guess I probably should keep that enabled just in case. There's a cold winter coming. I feel it in my bones. We dwarves are a hardy folk, but if we're going to survive the winter, we'll need more supplies. Hunt the troublesome lynx that seem to cover the lands hereabouts and bring me their fur. I'll craft their hides into warm gloves for our miners. I really don't like killing the kitty cats, but okay. Thorman is a dwarf. He doesn't care. Anything up here? Huh. I don't recall this little spot. It's very cozy looking. You know what? I just realized I'm missing a quest. No matter. There was a quest to pick plants, but I can't remember where it started. I actually think I remember where it started. I'm not going all the way over there for it, though. I should, but I'm not. I know there was more than one quest. I do believe they call it the cozy little spot. However, it's not free to dwell there. That privilege costs coins for Khajiit. Wow. Yeah, lag is heavy right now. In fact, it's heavy enough that somebody just said that they... well, I think they were kidding. You aren't kidding about lag. I typed this 5 minutes ago. Yeah, this lag is bad. I know there were other quests here. The actual hay. Tonight's not a Morrowind night. I know you'd want more Morrowind, but we had Morrowind twice this week. If anything, I would probably show y'all a little game that I'm having a ton of fun with. But we're gonna see if the lag settles down finally. Alright, you know what? While we're waiting, we're gonna do the easy thing and find some kitties to kill. Every night is a Morrowind night. Every night used to be a LOTRO night. For about 10 years, just about every night was LOTRO. And then I started playing other games again. And now LOTRO is about 2 or 3 times a week. I learned that if I play one game excessively to the detriment of every other game, I never get to play anything else. And since there were a lot of other games I wanted to play, well, I'm kind of glad I started this channel. And if you were wondering why I was standing still there, yeah, that's why. It is still going, and it's going heavy. Tom Bissell of Rohan. Well, hello, random person. I hope you're having fun. Now, yeah, that was some lag. Oh, good grief. Yeah, that horse was stuck. Somebody says Sauron is trying to take control. So far, it's just trying. Soon you won't be able to move without him allowing you. You know, I've not seen lag this bad in a long while. So I wonder what's going on. The lag is like this. I've seriously not seen lag this bad in a while. There are people actually talking about logging off because it's so bad. Latency, 24 milliseconds lost, 33.5%. Okay, that stinks. That's why we're not moving. So we're losing about 33% of the packet. Well, y'all are getting to see the dark side of LOTRO. I promise it's usually not this dark anymore. This is a very off night. But, having said that, boom! And it's down. Alright. Yep, lag. Let's see if we can't log back in and see what happens. That was some SH. Yeah, that lag crashed. Which I'm wondering if that doesn't... Ooh. This is more than just lag, guys. This is more than just lag. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think the server itself crashed. Because I'm not even getting anywhere on the loading screen. Okay, change of plans. Let me go. Change the stream title. And we'll go ahead and change it over here. Give me just a second. Okay. All right. Well, it wasn't me, I swear. I was behaving myself for change. Yes, you usually do, Nordic. Yep, server crashed hard. I was on Angmar and poof. Landerville is fighting for its life right now. Yes, Nordic, I actually have played Manor Lords. It's rather fun. I usually play on Landerville, but I'm on Angmar server for the experience weekend to get my lore master to level 50 and prep for Moria launch next week. Oh, that's right. I heard that the Moria launch is coming to Angmar. How's the population on the server? And I actually have characters on Landerville. I haven't been on there in a bit, but I recall it being a very nice server. Friendly people. Super busy. That's good. Yeah, it seems like from EG7's financial reports, LOTRO's doing better than we thought it was. Always lots of people all over the places. That's good. That's very good. Apparently, apparently LOTRO is doing better than we thought it would, which is never a bad thing. So while we're giving the LOTRO server a rest, we are going to play a little game that I will freely admit I have been having more than a little bit of fun with, and it's called Tim Swarm. This is from the same people that play, or that I have to install it. It's from the same people that made the game Tim, which is a creature capture game. Yes, similar to, but not quite the same as Pokemon or Pal World. But they decided to make a bullet hell game. You're sending tweets at LOTRO? Oh, where you at? Where you at it? Tell them to take the black steel keys out of the shop and make them landscape drops again? No, I guess they won't do that. You're going to send out for pizza. Sausage, mushroom, extra cheese. We gotta wait a second for the game to load. At least it doesn't take long to install. Your wife is making chicken fajitas? Well, that sounds good. You think you'll make a cheesesteak in a couple of minutes? Well, that sounds good too. But like I said, I had turkey dinner earlier, so I am perfectly happy. Now let's see. Hold on. Okay. All my progress carried over from the other computer. Yay. If I ate turkey earlier, I'd be taking a nap. You know, I don't think it's the turkey that puts us to sleep as much as it's the sheer amount of carbs that go with the turkey dinner. If you ate a turkey earlier, you'd be eating the rest now. All right, so I have played Platypet, Smazzy, a little bit of Ori, lots of Inky, a little bit of Piggy Pick. I've not played Hoot Chick or Crystal yet, and they don't have any skills slotted, so... You're old, you nap after eating a Ritz cracker? I mean, I'm in my 50s. Naps are always good, but... turkey dinner doesn't really put me to sleep like it used to. I don't know, it's weird. I think I'm gonna play Smazzy. So Smazzy is mainly a physical damage creature. In this game, I swear, it is... I would put this in my top 5 of bullet heaven games to play. And this is early access, so it is missing some features. Alright, what do we want? Heido Uchi. Melee strike deals damage and slows the enemy. Alright. Next, reduce the cooldown of techniques. Increase the damage of melee techniques. Ooh, which one? They're both good, and they both synergize with a skill. I'm going to go with the Sensei Robe first. Hopefully Thermal Paste shows up again. But since he is mainly a melee creature, I want that extra melee damage. Blockade is also melee, and it's a temporary armor increase. Now, each of these creatures has their own set of skills. There are some skills like the gears that seem to go between. Marital strike. Martial strike. Not marital. Martial. Oh, and he's a monkey. Monkey. We're waiting for... There's so many events that happen during a round. I'm waiting for the first one. The music is very nice. I believe Temtem is a Chinese game. I could be wrong. Okay. So we're going to go with Oshidashi. Now, it's a ranged attack, but still, it's a very good one. Ah! So I wonder which event we're going to get. Now they're working on these events, but right now we have a Panson Feast, which gets us the extra the coins that we use to get permanent upgrades. Duration of techniques. I really want that. Okay, we'll get capacitor. So this is a Panson Feast. Now all the mobs we kill for a very short amount of time are going to give us those coins. And that one was incredibly short. The Panson Feast is a little lackluster. Was that a flux capacitor? Maybe? Alright. Marshall Strike. Pen loop. We can skip the pen loop. Capacitor or Sensei Robe. We're going to go with the Sensei Robe and up our melee damage again. I do really like the music. I agree with you on that. I love the graphics too. Here's something to mull if Back to the Future was remade in the modded era. What vehicle would they turn the time machine into? Or what vehicle would they turn into the time machine? If they were smart, a Tesla. Alright, capacitor. There we go. Ah, that's why you were so tough. You had a chest. Another one for the Sensei Robe. Oh, evolution. Baboong. We are going to evolve him. Summoning circle. The summoning circle summons a bunch of mobs. If you kill them, you get extra experience cubes. Increase the speed of projectiles. Yep. Duration of techniques. Yep. We're getting a lot at once. Speed of projectiles. Damage. And he's hurting a little. We probably went a little too hard with that. Doc Brown built it out of a DeLorean because of style. I'd build a time machine out of Shelby GT350 1968. It would be jet black with silver detailing. Well, that would probably be nice. But I still say I'd want a Tesla. In fact, I know I'm probably in the minority with this, but I kind of like the Cybertruck. It's ugly as sin, but I still like it. Ah, food. Oh, we're gonna have to wait a minute. Because there's the first mini boss. And he throws poison. Oh, I'm gonna get that food. Thank you very much. Cybertruck definitely has a futuristic look to it. Kind of reminds me of World War II German armored car in a way. Damage. Alright, come here, you. Now, if you don't have a little contingent of mobs around you, I can kill you. Alright. Let me get all these. The cubes are your experience. So you grab those, of course, you level up. We have not seen the paste again. I am so disappointed so far. Violence is not always the answer, Miss B. Hey, that thing was trying to beat my face in. And that's the edge of the map right there. Which, as you can tell, is kind of almost like a digital battleground. So these are digital creatures, I guess, like Digimon. So far, there are only 13 Tims you can collect. Sounds like they're planning on adding 4 more. But it also sounds like that none of the ones that they're going to be adding are going to be anything that are in swarms. So any of the creatures that are fighting us, we won't be able to get as Tims. Yeah, we'll go with blockade. We need that armor. Projectiles, damage, or duration. Let's go with the speed of projectiles. Oh! No, that's not the one I wanted. Darn it! I almost got it, too, which would have been a mistake. Usually I would get the stem pack, but I only have 1 spot left. The stem pack increases your fire rate. Alright. That we're definitely leveling up. Alright, get out of my way. Now, if I hadn't already done this round, that would get me an egg that I could then hatch for another creature. But since I have done it, no egg. Martial strike, yes. Oh, and it also had a thing that temporarily froze all the mobs for a couple seconds, which is why none of them moved. Transistor. Yes, I did. And he's not even in his final form yet. And he's not even the best of them. He is good, though. For a melee fighting creature, he's very good. We'll do the final upgrade on Osidashi. Alright, done of playing around with them. Okay. Get out of my way! 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 And here comes mini boss number 2. And there goes mini boss number 2. Should I make some homemade french fries? Absolutely. And you should take your computer to the kitchen with you so you can watch. Blockade. Oh, Osidashi Plus. Yes. So that is the synergized skill. That would be kind of hard. It's a PC and I have tendonitis, so I won't lift anything too heavy. Fair enough. I can't say I would be lifting my PC very often either. Control zone. Now this one I definitely want to clear a few things out first. Yeah, get off my butt. Get off my butt. Get off my butt. Get off my butt. Now we have to stay in this little tiny circle for not much longer. Final evolution. Sesh Munch. Sice Munch. And we have just maxed out Blockade. Alright. Grab what we can here. Another control zone. Martial Strike, yes. Has a Space Invaders feel. A little bit with the way the map is. But this is pretty average for bullet hell, bullet heaven type game. Alright, let's go grab some food. Darn it. Of course it is. Alright. We've got to go back up. Hansen Feast, is that it? Alright. Okay. That wasn't bad. We got actually a number of pantsen out of that. Oh, I don't think I got enough time for another one. Oh, I do. I can do this one. Oh. I'm going to go with that one. Hello, Nesla. Nice to see you again. Not the best time to do that, game. There we go. And she is defeated. I dealt 20,000 damage with Oshidashi Plus. I used Oshidashi Plus. And so we could go in, we could see Smazzy's skill tree. I still have a lot on this one to do. All right. We'll do one more. Only this time, I think we're going to play Inky. And we're going to go to Arbory. And see if I cannot die. Oh, definitely want Sparkling Bullet. That's probably one of his best skills. Holster to increase the number of projectiles. Yes, absolutely. Thunderstrike, yes. And if you already tell, this is very much an electric Pokemon, or not Pokemon. Wow, electric creature. But they also have crystal skills. And we're going to go with Mineral Hill. Holster. Wait, what else we got? Fortified band, growth bomb, Tesla prison is fun, but we're not going to take it. We are going to max out the holster. All right, magnetic module, crystal strikes, Kusanagi, or quartz shield. Crystal spikes. Our last one, we will probably get quartz shield if we can. Up. Oh, excuse me. Thank you for all that. Diamond blade increases damage for crystal type techniques. Yes. Summoning circle. Quartz shield, there it is. Oh, but there's the capacitor. Increases the duration of techniques and synergizes with the bullet. We're going to increase the bullet again, of course. Oh, but there's the quartz shield. Oh, shoot. There's the plasma ball. Increases electric type damage and synergizes with one of the skills, too. Okay, we got it. They're just teasing me with all the things I want right now. Okay. Level up crystal spikes. Okay, where's my next event? Come on, guys, hurry up with it. There. Oh, and it was close, too. I love this song. The song in this field is one of my favorite. All right. Diamond blade, plasma ball. Diamond blade. Capacitor. Daredevil's cloak. I've never taken this one. It says experience cubes disappear after 10 seconds, but their value is increased by 25%. I'll try it. I'm not sure I'm gonna like this one much, but I'm gonna try it. I'm hoping as it levels up, it gets better. Summoning circle. DC beam. Crystal spikes. Mineral hail. Now, this is one creature I've not figured out how to evolve it yet. So, the downside is we won't see him evolve. The upside is that he gets more level ups of skills as a result. Experience cubes disappear after 8 seconds, but their values increase to 50%. Okay. Or by 50%. Crystal spikes, mineral hail, or thunder strike. Crystal spikes. And there's our first boss, which is kind of a spider-looking creature. And it does some sort of damage. I've not figured out what yet. Okay. Diamond blade. Yeah, diamond blade. Oh, another one. Oh, we can max out. Oh, there's the quartz shield. Never mind. Okay. We have the quartz shield. Control zone. Yep. Okay, diamond blade, mineral hail. That's good. Darn it, I do not have a reroll on this one. I guess we go with turbo boots. All right, I'm gonna let that one go. Yeah, I feel like the skill that decreases the time these things are on the ground would have been best paired with the magnet, increases the range that you can pick them up. Quartz shield Daredevil's cloak. Okay. Now the cube's values increase by 75%, but they only last 6 seconds before they disappear. All right, we'll max out crystal spikes now. Ah, I see another event. All right, crystal spikes. All right, we've maxed this out. Whoa. Oh, those got big and mean. We have 2 of them now. What's this one? Summoning? Well, let's get rid of the boss first. Thunder Strike, DC Beam, or Boots. It summoned Nordic. There we go. Nice. You're back? Got dinner started? Daredevil's cloak. Might as well. So they only stay on the ground for 5 seconds, but now they're worth twice of what they were worth. So hopefully that's worth it. Temporarily back and up, have to wait a few minutes to use the oven. Ah, okay. Quartz shield. All right, we need to go to... Oh, now there's another control point this way. All right, done playing with the mobs. Gotta go get the control points. Now, he's powerful enough to just stand there and watch them try to come at him. Whoa. That was a big bag of stuff. Taking it. Mineral Hill, yes. All right, enough playing around. We need to go get that other control point. That's a Panson feast. Oh well. Still, good for something. There's another one. We got time? I think we do. Sparkling bullet. Yes. What was the first video game I ever played? I would have to think about that because that was back in the Atari days. Max out sparkling bullet, yes. So, considering I was like 8 or 9 years old at the time, I don't exactly remember. It could have been Breakout or Pac-Man. Might have been Pong. All right. Quartz Shield or Thunder Strike. We're going to go Quartz Shield. Because final boss is almost upon us. Now, this makes me sad that we can't get the Tims that we fight. Because I want this one. I want this Fox Tim. It's so pretty. And it's dead. So, as you can tell, Inky is very powerful. Very powerful. Some people complain that Inky was weak. I'm like, no, Inky's powerful. And we have unlocked a skill called using Glass Blade. Okay. Or we have to use Glass Blade, so it's not a skill, it's a challenge. Oh, you know what? I haven't even bothered to use any of these guys' ultimate skills yet. I always forget to do that. So they have ultimate skills that power up over time as they're fighting. And when they're ready, you can use them. Now, Inky's ultimate is called Electric Storm, and it's several bolts of lightning strike over a large area around Inky. You go over here. Platypet's ultimate is called Tsunami. A huge tsunami at high speed that sweeps the floor for several meters. Smazzy, his ultimate is called Seismunch Wreck. The Tim becomes invulnerable and raises the ground with 2 stone balls, wiping everything out. I don't think I've ever even used that. I'm going to have to try that at some point. Ori, which we haven't seen, he's a digital pet. Says his ultimate is Mechanical Heat. Heat missiles are fired in all directions, dealing damage to all enemies they touch. And then, of course, we have Piggy Pig, Hoochick, and Crystal. Piggy Pig I've only used a little tiny bit. He needs a lot of work. His ultimate's called Divine Inspiration. Make Piggy Pig invulnerable and increase its HP recovery by 2. That doesn't sound like much of an ultimate. I would have to try that to see. And like I said, the other 2 I haven't even started playing, so I'm not worried about their ultimates right now. Alright, shall we try and see if the servers are back up in LOTRO? By the way, this is only $10 on Steam. So it is a very reasonably priced. It's higher end for a bullet heaven game, but it is a reasonably priced game. Absolutely recommend it. It's a ton of fun. Can you tell? I just have a blast with that. All right, now let's see what happens when we try to log in. The servers work for nobody. The server is the cousin twice removed of the Black Knight from Monty Python. Crossing fingers. Nope. 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 Bad LOTRO. Bad LOTRO. All right. I am going to check the Twitters. No, it's not telling me to play Morrowind. We're not playing Morrowind again today. We just played it Friday. Yesterday we played that little game after place. Okay, nothing in the official Twitter about the server being down. If you listen to the wind, it says Morrowind, Morrowind, listen to Nordic. Can't you hear the wind? Nope. Nope. Besides, we wouldn't really have enough time to really get into Morrowind. Yeah, I'm kind of weirded out here at this point. Hold on. There we go. Oh, it's like the death band says. I can't hear SH. It's up. So, I'm going to go back here. Ah, I can't type. I wonder if Standing Stone Games has an offshoot company called Falling Stone Games. That's cute. That's actually clever. So, you know those nesting dolls, the Russian nesting dolls, when you open it, you get a smaller one, you open it, you get a smaller one. Well, this is kind of like this company. So, Standing Stone Games owns, where are we? Standing Stone Games is owned by Daybreak. Daybreak is owned by EG7. And if I remember right, it's like EGAD Global. Can't quite remember. ENAD Global 7, which is a Swedish video game holding company. So it's like nesting dolls. You have a company owned by a bigger company, owned by a company that does nothing but own companies. We need to go this way. Oh, and I should probably put on our speed boost because, as Nordic pointed out, he's slow enough as it is. All right, that's one linked spur. Standing Stone Games owns Falling Stone Games and Fallen Stone Games as well. Now, Standing Stone Games was created by people who wanted to see LOTRO continue on, because this used to be Turbine Games. And Standing Stone Games entered an agreement to buy LOTRO and D&D Online. Nordic owns Broken Stone Games. Actually, that has a nice ring to it. Broken Stone Games? Maybe? Hello.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend.
Collect driftwood and firewood. Fine, I will do that for you. If I remember right, that's the guy that will have the quest that I was thinking about earlier for the herbs. And since I knew we could get some links while we were doing this, I was like, fine, we'll go grab it. All right, how many more of these firewoods do I need? 3. But the driftwood is going to be down below. All right, that did it for the fur. Driftwood Games has a nice ring to it as well. You know, there are a lot of things that would make nice game studio names. Nope, I guess not that way. Okay, we've done that. Speaking of drifted, I shall drift down the river to make dinner. Be back in a short, Miss B. All right. Well, that was, the Tim game was a fun distraction. If I'm not back in a short, just wait longer. Okay. I don't know. Anybody else play Bullet Heaven games? And what's your favorite? Like I said, Tim has definitely made it up there. And to, I would say my top 10, if not my top 5. Some of the games I really like are Soulstone Survivors, Vampire Survivors, Karate Survivor. That one's a fairly new one, but it's a ton of fun. Bertado. Cannot forget Bertado. That's definitely in my top 5. And I also like Blood Dome 99, 20 Minutes Till Dawn, and Halls of Torment. And Hollow Cure. Cannot forget Hollow Cure. I might have a few too many of those. But they are so much fun. Alright, we need 3 more firewood. I see all sorts of firewood over here. I would say bullet heaven games are my guilty pleasure. They kind of remind me, especially games like Portado, they remind me of old Atari games or old arcade games, where if you died, well, you were going to put another quarter in, and you were going to start from zero again.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Fur from wolves or bears. I could have sworn you had another quest. Why are you making me do all this other stuff? Fine, we'll go kill some wolves or bears. And that one did not give me fur? Really? Are you telling me I have to be in a specific... Yeah, I have to be in a specific place for it. That was a bear, you know. It should have counted. All right, that counted. I don't think a goblin's going to give me fur. Skin probably, but not fur. And that not wolf, that boar does not count. Well, while we're running up this way, so there is an instance here that is for level 65, I believe, if I remember right. But you go up this path, and there's this entrance to this evil-looking Angmoran place. Oh, they've opened this up. When did they do this? You can actually come in here and look now. Of course, it's empty because otherwise we'd be getting attacked by stuff. Huh, they changed it. It used to be you came up here and you got hit with dangerous places notice. But I guess they've changed it. So it looks like it was some sort of a town. But it's not held by the good guys. At least not anymore. Huh, I did not know they changed this. So I guess this side door, side entrance to Stone Height, your level's too low because we have to be level 65, and it is also like a 3 or 6 man instance. I can't remember which. But that was kind of neat that we can go into that now. No lie. I've always kind of wanted to see that outside of, you know, going in and getting my butt kicked. And there's also a camp here where you can summon people to this area that you were planning on doing that instance. Okay, we are halfway through with our furs. I don't think that squirrel's going to give me any fur. All right, furs are done. Wonder if you can see. No, you can't. I was gonna say, I wonder if you can see Stone Height from here. All right, here's your fur.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Was there another quest?
Give me a moment of your time, friend.
Fall into the... Fine, I will collect your bones from the wargs. I should have seen that before I went out, but I didn't. And besides, it looks like it would have gone in a different direction anyway, so I guess it does not matter. Forgot how much wandering around he has us do. I forgot how to get up here, too. Shoot. Oh, look, there's a camp of Dour Hands here. Oh, wait a second. I'm in the wrong place. I sure am. Oh, well. It really wants me to go find Dory, so I guess we're going to go find Dory. All right. While we're up here on this wall. Yep, there it is. I see it. Whoa, let's not fall off. We want the founding stone. Ah! Okay. That was not what I wanted to do. Apparently, he very focused on that ore, even though he can't gather it. I need to get up there on that wall again. No. Nope. I know you're a dwarf, but you don't mine ore. The monument's face is inscribed with faded words. Corniglin found it in the name of Malvagil, king of Arthedain. With the skill of Thorhadr, the dwarf, and his kindred was this town built. United in purpose, may dwarves and men be ever bonded in friendship. Mouthful. So we need to go this way. And just because I can, and Thormern absolutely would, we're going to get rid of a few dour hands. How are we doing for space? Oh, that reminds me. So, this week's sales included vault space, shared storage space, and bag space. So we're down considerable amount of LOTRO points because I did buy 5 slots of bag space for Thormern. So he has a little more space now. And I bought 15 extra slots for his vault, even though, well, he's already pretty much used that up. Dory, what trouble did you get yourself into?
What do you want?
Well, it's about time those dour hens took the hoard of gems I brought. We gotta get them back. Arthur Carr's depending on them. Come on now before the dour hens get suspicious. Good to be free from these bonds. Now follow me. We've got to get the gem back. They're deep in the camp. Follow me. So you have to stay close to Dory because he's your inspiration boost. When I was first brought here, I was taken into this part of the camp. If the gems are anywhere, they'll be back here. All right. Get your gems so we can be on our way. Here, that chest. They put the gems in here. Just a moment. All right, I got the gems. Let's be off. To be perfectly honest, I wouldn't mind having that chest as a housing decoration for a dwarven house. Kind of cool looking. I'll be glad to leave this place behind. Oh, don't lie. You've been having fun killing tower hands, and you know it, Dory. Completed Enmity of the Dower Hands 2. I'll have to see if that gave me anything. After we're done escorting Dory out. I wouldn't mind taking Dory on my adventures with me. He's pretty handy. We're nearly free of the camp. For the long beard. And Dory's got a particularly long beard. If anybody's ever noticed, that thing almost goes down to his knees. Don't falter now, it's only a bit further. Shake a leg, Dory. All right. I believe. Last. Free of the dower hands. I can make it to Othrakar from here. You have my thanks. Good. Now, back to what we were doing before we got sidetracked by freeing you. We need to collect bones. And we are... where are we? Here. Oh, it was across the river after all. Never trust the quest marker. Always check you're on the right quest. How's our... we're already in overflow again. That's funny. But it took a little longer. I haven't even had to use any of the potions or scrolls or food that he made himself. And he made himself a fair bit of stuff. I haven't even bothered to use the light oils that I made myself, or the pure fire oils that were made for me by a very nice player on Laurelin who loves to outfit characters with gear and stuff. In fact, he gave Thorman a nice set of armor, a new bow, new daggers, the fire oil. I mean, just all sorts of stuff that's really helping out. So, yeah. A big thank you to Curlston. Carla Stern. And you know what? I'm saying he. This could very well be a woman. I'm not absolutely certain. But either way, a big thank you. Wargs of Anundir. Defeat wargs and investigate Hod Glen. Alright, so we just want the wargs, really. And the bone piles. That's a bear. There's a warg. Bear. Bear. Luckily enough, when the wargs are in motion, they're kind of easy to spot because they have that slinky movement. Oh, well, that was a wolf, but okay. Need one more warg right there. Okay. Search the burial mound of Haughty Glen. Almost went back without checking my quest. Disturbed earth. The burial mound looks recently exhumed. Probably can't pick anything up. Well, we picked up the gold. That's what counts. Okay, all done here. So I wonder who was buried out this way. This one soul burial mound. Oh, we might as well go swimming. Whee! All right, sir. I've returned.
Greetings to you.
You found evidence of digging among the wargs at that Lord's Mound. That's very strange. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. I wonder what it is they see. Of course. Oh, what can we get rid of? Oh, well, I can learn that.
Hail, friend.
And of course, I need another space. I'll get rid of these 2 ears. I see you found some bones, Thorman. Some of these are fairly small, but I wouldn't say any of them would belong to the traveler I saw. Unless I'm very much mistaken, I'd say most of these are goblin bones. It seems to me that the wargs and the goblins must not get along well at all. And that is good for us. Let them fight among themselves, and there will be fewer for us to worry about.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend
Fine.
me an ear?
You must be weary from your efforts in long travel, Thorman. Loath as I would be to see you leave, I feel obligated to tell you that there's a dwarf keep not far from here that offers far more by way of comfort than the sad little campfire ever could. Arthur is the name, and the dwarves have given it. They are friendly as dwarves go. If you wish to find a more habitable place to stay, it is a very short distance to the northeast, a stone dwelling nestled in the hills. And we got a whole bunch of stuff done, but he didn't have the quest I thought he had. I think it's called Herbs and Simples. And I'm wondering if it isn't at Stelden. Well, we'll stop by there since I really do need to empty my bags anyway. We'll see if I can't poke around the people there. And you know what? Now that I've finished that quest, I bet you that unlocked all those quests I was looking for in Authorcore earlier. All right, I'm going to mute for a second so I can get a drink of water. Ah, that's so much better. Having a sandpaper tongue, not a good thing. Do not recommend. Alright, I'm just gonna go find the nearest vendor. This armor smith will do.
What can I do for you?
Well, you can buy my junk, lady. That's what you can do. Alright. I'll hold on to those. Definitely hold on to those. Can get rid of that. Oh, there's another scholar scroll in here. Already knew it, though. Darn. Okay. so all of this stuff is scholar stuff. Oh, wait, where's this helmet? There it is. Okay, that's better. And while we're at it, what deed did we complete? Something about enmity. I think it was Enmity of the Goblins 2. So if I finish Enmity of the Goblins 3, I get an dwarf axe damage bonus, which means if he was wielding axes, he would be doing more damage. And I got 10 LOTRO points, so woohoo! Alright, so I thought for sure you used to have a quest.
Would you do something for me?
Collect a gem pouch. That's not the one I'm looking for. We should probably do it. We could use the reputation here. Maybe I'll do some of these off screen. They're not that exciting. Or maybe I'll do them next time. They're still not that exciting, but y'all might be interested in to know where they're at. I know it's not you.
Would you do something for me?
Nope. You want me to go to Numinous, and yeah. Heck no, buddy. I ain't going there alone. Hunter, trainer, anything? Doesn't look like it. Alright, I am totally stumped. I don't know where this quest is that I'm thinking of. All I remember is that it's called something like Herbs and Simples. Nothing here. Alright, I'm not gonna play around trying to find this right now. What do you want?
Stay a moment.
Talk to Nod Gardner and Oak Barton. I've already been there.
Would you do something for me?
Defeat wargs? Sure, I'll take that one. I will probably run into a few. I hope you meant the wargs on this side. The areas west and south. Yeah, I'll run into a few. That's fine. For now, we need to go back and talk to Honor now that we've rescued Dory. And you can see their little fortress over there. I guess it's not a fortress, it's a mine. But still. Really do like the North Downs. I mean, it's not like in my top 5 of favorite places. But maybe top 10. Alright. Quartermaster.
I am at your service.
Well met, traveler. Welcome to Offercar. You may find rest here, or work if it suits you. What do you say to that? Well, thank you very much.
Well met, friend.
Thank you for your help, friend. I will fashion these furs into gloves to protect the miners from the bitter cold of the deep mines. Old Nine-Fingered Dolly will be happy about that, I can tell you. Right, so that's done. That's done.
What do you need?
You have done a great thing for the dwarves of Offercar this day. Dory arrived not long before you and is resting inside, but he told us of your valiant rescue. We are at your service. Well, thank you.
Might you lend me an ear?
Before he retired, I told Dory of your message about this Council of Estelden. He recommended that we should go, and I agree with him. The dwarves shall lend their might to this council and free all of the North Downs from the clutches of the enemy. Go now and tell the rangers we shall come. Alright, so we got one lady who absolutely refuses to join the council. My dwarven brethren are all for it. Going to need a new classic TV sitcom to watch when eating. Bob Newhart's show is almost done. Classic TV sitcom. Well, I don't know what's in syndication right now. Because my first thoughts were like the Jeffersons, Sanford and Son, All in the Family. Or if you want to go like 80s, 90s, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Family Matters, Full House. You have Amazon. What was the one with Michael? Is it Michael? I can't remember his name right now. It's not Michael Keaton. I'll think of it at some point. What about Life Goes On? That was a good one. Well, maybe it wasn't really a sitcom. More like a family drama, but it did have a lot of funny moments in it. I'm going to see if Cheers or Frasier's on Amazon. Those are good choices, too. Cheers was a lot of fun. What about Mork and Mindy? I just thought of another one, but I seriously doubt you would want to watch it because, well, it's the Golden Girls. But that was absolutely a hilarious show. Alright, so that's done, and we're just about at our next destination. Which is why I picked it up, because I knew I could get it done on the way here. And this is... I cannot remember the name of it. Millionin? Not your style of show? Yeah, I didn't think so. Most guys would probably say that it's not their style of show. Gildor Inglorian.
What can I do for you?
Greetings. I wish I could extend to you a warmer welcome, but these are dark times for the elves. The shadow of the enemy has grown long, longer than perhaps any had thought, and the elves of Lyn Gileath have paid the price for our complacency.
Stay a moment.
The Council of the Stelden. I wish that I could simply commit to such an endeavor, but it is not so simple. Many of my people are nearly overcome with grief and anger at what happened here, and the threats against Lyn Gileath are not yet dealt with. Our scouts tell me that the orcs in Nan Wathren are planning to move against us soon. The scouts say that these orcs are being led by a great orc of Angmar named Drukard, who camps in the deepest parts of Nan Wathren. Perhaps as this orc were slain, Lyn Gileath would be protected enough for me to come to your council. It is a heavy burden, but I would task you with this if you remain of stout heart. The orc is a mighty foe, and so you should not attempt to confront him on your own. If you must, then use the strength of this elf stone to find the strength to prevail from deep within yourself. Thank you, I will be using that stone. Now there's a bunch of side quests here. I would usually take them, but at this point, I'm not going to bother. I will, however, see if I can find... The quests ranged from everything from killing a few creatures to gathering broken crates or barrels. Stuff like that. Nothing that exciting. But it is worth some reputation, so I'll probably come back and clean them up later. Unless anybody's actually interested in seeing me do them. If so, raise your hand or leave a comment for next time. However, there is one thing I want over here. And we will go out of our way for this. This is Marinost. It's full of orcs, which are ignoring me right now because I'm too high level. I missed what I'm raising my hand for. Oh, I was just asking if anybody wants to see me do these little side quests in this elven part of North Downs. If not, I was just going to do them off screen. Whoa. Not that way. Over here. The face of this monument is moored by what appears to be large tooth marks, as if several man-like creatures decided to gnaw upon the stone. Though most of the writing has been destroyed, you can discern the words Ordulan at the bottom of the monument, and at the bottom the phrase that we might retreat from our cares and take solace in such beauty. Go for it. You want me to do them? Okay. Well, ouch. And I'm an idiot. The quest starts by picking the first flower. It used to be somebody gave it to us, but they changed that a while back, and I absolutely forgot. So I am a moron. Well, while we're not aggroing the thing, we can now see what the sickle fly looks like up close. It looks like a giant mosquito. Or a wasp. Because it has a stinger instead of a needle straw like the mosquitoes use in their mouth. Creepy little critter, isn't it? Okay. Enough examining the wildlife. Now we need to go defeat an orc. Now which way? Well, not that way, that's for sure. That's a 4-drop. Let's watch Miss Bella get lost. Like, she has never done this before, except that she has a whole bunch of times. I thought that was a normal procedure for you. Yeah, apparently so. But I usually don't get lost here, because I have done this a number of times. Woo! Alright, so there's the Elven settlement. Wait. Okay, where am I? Oh, I went totally the wrong way. Ha ha! I'm an idiot. So if you were given a sign that points north, would you still get lost going north? Probably. Okay, my sense of direction isn't that bad. And I actually can tell east from west because of the rising and setting sun. So if I know what time of day it is and I see the sun, then I can tell you where east and west is and thus where north and south are. If you were given directions to Kitty's cat store, would you get lost? Considering kitty cat store is the grocery store, probably not. Is that a legit grocery store? Yes. It is a legitimate grocery store. But I guess, no, it's a supermarket. Well, no. I don't think Food Line is a supermarket. It's not, it's certainly not a super Walmart or anything like that. You're SHing me. I just made that up. Ha! Well, you may have just made that up, but it's actually a thing. So there are grocery stores and there are supermarkets. Grocery stores tend to be smaller. They do more of their stuff on site, like their meat department. They tend to be more local. The supermarkets are your things like your super Walmarts, your Albertsons. I don't even know if Albertsons still exists. In fact, does Albertsons still exist? Or Piggly Wiggly? Those are ones I grew up with. But I don't even know if they're still around. Nanwathran Eastern Pass. Now, since we are over level, Piggly Wiggly still exists? Okay. Now, they may be small enough to be called a grocery store still. I don't think they ever got super huge. But I don't know if they still do, like, their butchering on site or not. Okay, Food Line would be a grocery store. I don't think it's a huge chain. And they actually do have their own butcher on site. Whoa. There's a whole bunch of, oh wait, I gotta stop. Excuse me? Don't mind me. I have just seen a whole bunch of markers for scholar supplies. And I'm not turning that down. I've got 3 just grocery stores nearby. I like grocery stores. Like I said, they usually be smaller, more local. And a lot of grocery stores, since they're smaller, are usually able to purchase locally. So the local farmer, the local rancher. Now that is a supermarket. The super Walmarts with the grocery store inside, that's not a grocery store, that's a supermarket. This looks to be a good place to draw upon Elfstone power. But you know what? Since we are not aggroing anything, I am going to be brave, maybe stupid, and I'm going to try to do this without the inspiration stone. And I'm definitely grabbing these materials while I can. I don't know. Are these the ones I need? Scholar, expert. Yep, they are definitely the ones I need. An uninspired dwarf. He is quite inspired. He is inspired to go up there and kick butt without any help. He is a dwarf. And like I said, we might as well, since he's already over-leveled this area anyway, But we will also grab all these lovely scholar materials. Because we can. Oh, how many of these have I gotten so far? Nice little bit, actually. Yay! Alright, so we are up in this creepy place. And the boss is up here somewhere. Now, I'm not going to be a total idiot. I'm going to use a light oil. Alright, we got him. Oh, he's an Orkai. Yeah, he is angry. So, no inspiration stone required. He actually was not as weak as I thought he was. He had almost 6,000 hit points to my 900 hit points. But that light oil definitely helped. I think if I hadn't decided to do that, things might have gone a little worse. He was angry, now he's a ruinous heap on the ground. He is. Now he can go back and explain to Angmor why he failed. Alright, we could get on a horse for this. That'll be a fast conversation. He won't have anything to report. Well, I mean, he could report his failure. If I left him alive, that is. Excuse me. I need this. Nice. I don't think I have enough to finish that tier, but that progresses it quite a bit. All right. I think it's this way. That's right. He's not riding a horse. He's riding like a moose or an elk. I think it's an elk. It says a noble fallow deer. Moose bites can be deadly. Oh, I did go the wrong way after all. And this is definitely not the hill we want to jump down. Unless I want to end up at the nearest circle of shame. This is a pretty place. Too bad for the neighbors. They're definitely less than friendly. No, seriously. my sister got bit by a moose. Okay, I forgot the rest of that Monty Python bet. I don't recall that Monty Python bet, but I was a kid the last time I saw any serious amount of Monty Python. But yeah, my parents, my dad particularly, liked British shows. So he watched Monty Python. And every Saturday we would sit around the TV in the evening and watch Doctor Who. The Fourth Doctor, Tom Baker. And, yeah, I remember that fondly. I don't know if it was as much the show because I was a kid at the time. I did find the show fun, but I think it was more to the fact that it was one of those times that we were allowed to stay up late. Excuse me, lady.
Is there aught which you need?
Yeah, I'd like you to buy my junk. Okay? Thanks. Alright, let's see. Anything else? Yeah. Nope, I'm not doing that. Yep. Guess that's it. Thank you. Hello, Gildar.
What can I do for you?
Ah, you have done it. We heard the wails of the orcs from here. You have seen to the safety of Lynn Gilioth, Thormern, and for this you have my thanks.
Stay a moment.
With the Uruk Drucord slain, the threat of the orcs is lessened, and I am free to come to the Council of Estelden. You should bring word to Halberith that we shall attend him, and that we will arrive soon. Your brave deeds may yet prove a strong foundation for our defenses. All right. Talk to Degoras. Okay. Yeah, I really don't feel like doing the extra quest around here, though I should. I will, however, try to gather the rest of these flowers that I need. Did I mention that the White Rabbit in Monty Python is my partner in crime? We have a long-standing rivalry with the vicious chicken of Bristol. We're going to win and have fried chicken, I tell you. The White Rabbit in Monty Python. Is that where the inspiration for the Killer Rabbit in Guild Wars came from? Alright. The bunny that gnaws its heads off? Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Remember, I was a kid. But all I remember is that it was either Guild Wars or Guild Wars 2, I can't remember. Some kinmate from a long time ago was telling us about Guild Wars 2, and he mentioned something about a killer rabbit in the game. I've never run across it in Guild Wars 2. So I don't know if he was just making that up, or if I've just never run across it, or if they took it out of the game, or if it was in the first Guild Wars and not the second one. Boy, that was a lot, wasn't it? Oh, look, it's Mummy Spider. Spider Queen. Defeat the Spider Queen. Fine. Done. Done and dusted. You sure tied your tongue with that one. I seem to be able to tie my tongue with a lot of things. That's why you will frequently hear me say things like words. I swear I know them. Hopefully they dissolve over time, otherwise that has to suck. True. We don't quite want to go that way. There. Having any kind of stitching in your mouth is annoying as can be. Yeah, it is. That I can definitely agree with. Oh, one thing I would like to commend Turbine for is they did try to do justice with the looks of various animals in the game. And considering the game came out, what, 18 years ago now? They did pretty good. Oh, look at this little house in the middle of nowhere. You see, use that house as a role play spot. That was a long time ago. I think games of yesteryear are infinitely better made than they are now. You wouldn't be wrong. There are a lot of older games that I would prefer to play over newer stuff. I mean, I've continued to play this game despite the fact that it's 18 years old now. In fact, I have played it for almost 16 years at this point. Wow. I just realized that I'm going to have to change that in my bio soon. 16 years and counting, not 15 years. And technically longer than that, because my original account also includes back when the game was in beta. So, but I don't count that because beta, you know? I just didn't officially start playing the game for real until almost 16 years ago. The older Elder Scroll games, even Skyrim. Is this the game you have played the most? Yes. Yes, I would say this is definitely the game I've played the most. It doesn't get old. I mean, I love exploring all the little nooks and crannies of Middle-earth. I love the stories. There were a few that kind of fell off, I'm not going to lie. But most of them did not bring the herbs to Orphan. Okay, I know where that is. That's the guy we were helping do all that other stuff. I mean, like I always say, it's pretty bad when my most anticipated game of 2025 is not a game, but a mod for an older game. That being Skyblivion. I'm actually more excited about Skyblivion than I am about pretty much anything slated to come out next year. With one possible exception. Doom the Dark Ages. Even the game Aloft, which I definitely want to play, I'm not as excited for as I am for Skyblivion. Okay, I take it back. There's one game that I'm almost as excited for. And that is Like a Dragon, the Yakuza pirate game. That is pretty sad. Only thing slated to come out that I will probably get if I have the extra funds is the remaster of Lunar Silver Star Story complete on PS4. I didn't know they were still doing games for PS4. But then I don't have a PS4. I don't think I've ever had a PS anything. I've had, well, the family had an Atari. I had a Super Nintendo. I have a Wii.
What can I do for you?
Ah, what a pleasant surprise. I do have a great fondness for herb lore. Thank you for this gift, Thorman. You're welcome. But next time, don't make me guess what you want. Very rude. What is this? On the face of this marker is a weathered engraving. This land is granted to Bardolph Gilmore and his line now and forever in recognition of his valiant deeds. Aernur, son of Aernil, Prince of Gondor, TA 1975. The surrounding land is barren and abandoned. If Gilmore's heirs yet live, they may not be aware of their legacy. Seek Bardolph Gilmore's heir. Gilmore. Hello?
Greetings.
I own land? A farm of my own? I always wanted a farm of my own, but I daren't leave Mr. Gatson. What did he do, I wonder? The old fellow, I mean. That one, what the old rock tells about. What did he do to get that land? I can't rightly take it if I ain't heard how he got it. I mean, he might have done something wicked and cruel. Say, maybe those rangers know something about this. They seem to know lots of old stories. Maybe that fellow we sell provisions to, Orthon, will know something about this. He's out in those ruins to the west. Oslogoris, he calls them. Really? Really? Okay. Back to talk to Orthon again. I just had to be nosy and read a stone. That fella isn't overly burdened with an abundance of brains. Someone say, hey, you own a farm now, and he questions how the land was procured. Now, maybe he doesn't have a lot of brains, but he does seem to have a sense of honor. He just wants to know he actually earned, or whoever got that land earned it legitimately.
Greetings to you.
Herbs, plants, and animals, I know well. Ask me the names of all the kings of Ornor and Gondor, and I can tell you. Of Gilmore's forebear, I know not. You're a friend of the Rangers, and if you do not know of it already, you should learn that my kindred dwell in some ruins to the east of Gatson's farm. Estelden, we call it. Istuine, a kinswoman of mine, keeps watch over our archives there. She may be able to help you. All right, now we go to Estelden, and luckily I have to talk to Istuine anyway. So that works out. Yeah, I've dropped quests all over the place. There's some side quests at Othrakar. There's some side quests at the elf area. There's even some side quests here at this farm. Side quests, and more side quests. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get to much more tonight. I do want to turn in a bunch of stuff, though. And drat to the server for dropping like that. But are there side quests to the side quests to the side quests? I mean, it almost feels like that sometimes. And I can't complain because it does give me reputation in the area. So there is some good from them, and some of them are amusing. There's actually a quest or two at that farm that is rather fun. And there's actually a quest at Othrakar, a quest chain at Othrakar that's kind of fun. Although it does make you run all over the place. Okay, here's Dagoras.
How can I be of service?
You have done well, Foreman. The death of this Spider Queen should throw the entire lair into disarray. It's a spider. And we are known to the Rangers, so we have made acquaintance with the Rangers, I believe. Yes, we just made acquaintance with the Rangers of the Estelden. You may be stuck in the RPG loop if your side quest has a side quest. True.
What do you need?
Well done. If only there were more of us in Estelden, we Rangers could deal with such creatures ourselves. But all our attention is, by necessity, consumed by the Orc army. Your work is allowing us to gather our forces to deal with the greater threat. Alright, there you go, sir. Now we need to go talk to Istuine. I think I called her Istuine. I think it's Istuine. If you hire the Maelstrom removal service, we will deal with side quests of your side quests for a low fee.
What do you want of me?
Really? You made the circuit of all 5 towns? I am impressed. I had not really expected you to make the attempt. We often assign novice rangers this task, as the beasts that lair in such places make such exploration dangerous indeed. Perhaps the rangers will be able to make further use of your skills in the future. Right.
Why do you seek me?
Bordulf Gilmore. The name rings familiar. If it was Erndor, then Prince of Gondor, who granted this land to Bordulf Gilmore, as you say, then it might have been for some deed during Ernor's battle with Angmor at Fornos. Our archive does possess the remnant of a chronicle of the Battle of Fornos. I will make a fair copy of the pages related to your search for you to carry away with you. Bring the excerpt to Gilmore at Gatson's farm. What do you want to bet this guy can't read? And how's our bag space? Getting full again. Because of course it is. Alright, I think this is the final thing we're gonna do. Because everything, the other stuff is turning in the main story. You say you bet. I bet you he can't read. I guess we're gonna find out. We could be wrong. I mean, farmers are not generally stupid. People think farmers are slow, but there's a lot to keep track of in farming. So they have to learn how to read, write, do spreadsheets. They have to math. I mean, they have to be able to do some pretty good math. Farmers' insurance requires smarts. We are farmers. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Excuse me, I need to talk to you again?
Greetings.
So it was a good deed my forebear did. Okay, he can read. And I know just what I'll do with his land. Me and Mr. Gatson talked about it while you were gone away to see them rangers. We'll be partners, we will. We'll hire some hands and work both farms soon as we finish clearing out them arcs and such. Thank you for the helping hand. Excellent. I'll get a nice kickback for that small commercial for farmers. Too bad it'd probably be very small considering I sing like cats getting slaughtered. All right, we have done an absolute ton of stuff. I mean, like, a lot more than I was expecting to do. Even though some of it had me going back and forth more than I would have wished to do. For now, I'm going to head back to Estelden so I can clean out my bags, put some stuff away. We are not nearly done with Estelden yet. Aside from the main story, we still have quests to clean up at the farm, at Osserkar, and at... I can never remember the name of the elven place, and I mean, after 16 years, you'd think I would. Would you laugh yourself stupid if I play a traveling gnome who rides in a wagon house that looks like a gypsy wagon, and on the wagon's sides he has paid advertisement? I would find that rather amusing, but it seems to be in line with what a gnome would do. Alright, we're back at Estelden. So, like I said, I got a bunch of stuff to sell, pack away. We've got our game plan for next time, which is not only finishing the epic here in Estelden, but working on cleaning up as many side quests as we can before we move on to the next area, which is maybe not the troll shaws. Hold that thought. I think I thought of something else we might be able to do. But we'll finish Estelden first, or as much of it as I care to. So let me take a moment to thank everybody that stopped by. Nordic, of course. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Casualties of Gaming, I appreciate you popping in. Jeff V. Pavanen, thank you for stopping by. Drive by, thank you as always. The Deplorables, thank you. I appreciate you having stopped by, even though the server decided to crap the bed in the middle of the stream. There was someone else. Who was it? Deplorables. Elrose Bourgie. Thank you for stopping by. I hope I got that name right. Borgus. Hey, drive-by just did a drive-by wee. Hey, quit winging my chat. This isn't that kind of place. But seriously, I appreciate you all. And to those that maybe stopped in and popped back out or stuck around for a little while and didn't say anything, well, no, I still appreciate you too. But next time, say hi. Promise I don't bite. Now, Tuesday coming up, we'll be playing some more LOTRO with Thorman. Sometime during the week, I plan on doing another little stream for the game Afterplay, see if we can't get further in it. And Friday, of course, will be Morrowind. So if you don't want to miss any of the fun, well, you know what to do. Hit like, hit subscribe, do all those fun cookie things the website wants you to do. But for now, everyone take care. Have a great Monday. And until next time, bye for now.